Alright guys, today we are going to put a double din stereo inside of a second gen Dodge. So that's going to be a 97 single cab in this case. So we're going to show you how to put this double din in. It comes with this adapter I get. It calls for a din and a half, so it's only a tad bigger. But anyways, we got this adapter. I'll put the link in the bio for this. I'll put a link in the bio for the head unit and the sub we're going to be putting in this truck. Anyways guys, this head unit I got is super generic. It doesn't even have a brand. It cost me $60 off eBay, and it didn't fit inside this kit as it should have. So we actually had to heat this plastic up and stretch it a tad. So I don't know if I'd recommend this head unit for what we're doing exactly, but this is touchscreen and we will be wiring up a backup camera as well and give you a whole how-to on how to do that. Anyways guys, like I said, $60 for this. I believe this kit was kind of pricey for $40, but this bezel should snap right in. We do got to do a little bit of cutting, but we'll get into that once we get there. So the truck I have, it is a single cab Dodge. So I chose to do this amp that has a 10-inch sub built into it. This comes from, I believe, Soundstorm. On the box here, it says SSL, as you can see here, 10-inch, 1,000-watt amp. Anyways, guys, I looked at a lot of reviews on this thing, and people said this is the one to get. They were comparing them to JL Audio, Rockford Fosgate, Kicker, all the top brands in the game, and said this thing for $130 was the one to get. So that's what we're going to try. I'll give you a full review on the head unit, this bezel kit I got for the double din, and this sub here, and let you know exactly what I think about them. Anyways, I think this is going to make the truck not sound anything like crazy, and it's not going to be no audio competition truck, but it's going to sound better just for my pleasure and just driving around. If I like this sub, I'll probably end up putting a second one. Anyways guys, let's hop in and get in this video and putting this double din and this sub inside my second gen Dodge. The sub did come with a game switch here, so you can adjust the amount of power your amp's getting. That's super handy. And it also came with some wiring and a plug to wire your speakers up to your amp if you wanted to. So we got all that. And for this double din here, this is the cutout template it comes with. So this will mount right up into the factory holes of the truck. And whatever's within the rectangle here is what we'll cut out. Like I said, it came with a backup camera. That's that there. Has LED lights too. I'll show you how that works daytime and nighttime, how the picture is. Anyways, we've got a remote and a bunch of stuff actually. Got a little Velcro to hang it. Fancy. Anyways, like I said, that was $60. We'll get that going and let you guys see what we got. So we're taking out this din and a half. So we'll have to cut right here on both sides, and this ashtray will disappear in the cigarette lighter. Anyways guys, if you've never used one of these, this uses your factory head unit and it creates its own radio station, allows you to use Bluetooth. I highly recommend these if you don't want to deal with putting a head unit in, but I really wanted the backup camera and everything and something I could hook up to the subs. That's why I went with the one I did. Anyways, we're gonna hop into this video and we're gonna get this touchscreen head unit in here and get this sub amp combo put in and see how this thing sounds and give you a little rundown of it. When you put your template on, you want to make sure your bottom screw holes are lining up just like so it still fits when you get your head unit in there.
Prettiest, but you ain't gonna see it otherwise.
Okay, your lines won't be straight there, but that's why that's extra big to make it nice and clean looking. Should look factory.
Factory.
So go ahead and screw your head unit into the original holes that the factory head unit mounted into. Put the original bezel around the head unit, then snap in your insulation kit that you got from Metra. Backup camera wire. Hopefully this thing's long enough. Alright, so the plan for the backup camera, that's the wire going down the kick panel there. I'm gonna take this box out and drill a hole through the back of the cab to run the wire down the frame rail here. And then it needs to tie into the backup lights, so it has power and the camera comes on to the head unit. And we're gonna run this down the frame.
Hold on there. Some of the white ones here. Let's see what your zip tie is here.
Can you reach this one? Oh. That's an old $20 bill.
You might be able to take it to the bank and exchange it.
Just found that in a little box under the truck here. Can't tell you where it is.
Brian, great grandpa's.
Yeah, I wonder what year it is.
There will be backup lights on that though.
As you can see inside the frame rail, there's that wiring harness. The backup lights will be in there where we'll tie in that little red wire there. Then it plugs in through the camera.
We'll probably just pull the taillight housing loose. Or pop it loose right there and find out which one's your backup way to run a wire to it. Because this has got to come up over here to the middle somewhere.
So the reverse light that you want to tie into will be purple, at least on a 97 Ram it is.
Black stripe looks like.
Purple black stripe. That's where you'll tie in that red wire to, and then plug it into your camera. So the light does have to have power.
Yes.
The LEDs.
I wouldn't think you would.
So forgot to mention that this also has to have power for the LEDs and actually to make the camera work, but that'll be tied in the same exact spot except the ground wire. I'm going to show you guys the camera quality on this backup camera. There is other ones you can order that'd probably be better quality, but this one's not bad. It came with this doubled in $60 head unit. So once I drop it down in reverse, the camera automatically will come on. It does give you an outline for backing up. You can see my ball there. See if we can back up to something decent here. This does have little LEDs so you can see where you're backing up. Looks like we're on it. Let's see how we did. Looky there. Does his job pretty good. Helped me out for sure. Loading my boat up and stuff. But yeah guys, works pretty dang good. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys what this head unit, what you can do on it. It's actually pretty fancy for 60 bucks. Then we'll go down and talk about this sub and see if I would recommend it or not. Kitty Bob wants to say hi. What's up, Kitty Bob? Alright guys, so this is the Bluetooth home screen. I'm not Bluetoothed up, so I can't call anybody or anything right now, but if you know someone's number, you can just dial it on here and it will put the audio through your speakers and you can talk to people right here. You can go through all your contacts. This will show your music that's playing. Like I said, I'm not Bluetoothed up. If you click the home, you can go to your settings and you can customize it a little bit. If you go to other logo settings, you can change the display of what will pop up when you turn your car on. There's no Dodge on there, unfortunately, so I didn't get to choose a Dodge one, so I just chose whatever that D is for. You can go to your display, you can adjust your brightnesses and everything. Your LED backlight, you can change that. As you can see, that's green now, blue, red, white, purple, whatever that color is, yellow. And auto will just go through all the colors. I actually kind of like that green. You can change your background. There's only 3 here, so you got just plain blue, that one that I like, and then this blue one. But yeah guys, this head unit's alright. I'm not for sure if, like, what I did here is I hooked up a sub with an amp and everything. If you're doing that, I don't know if I'd recommend this head unit. I'd get a little bit of a better one, because if you get a better head unit, you'll be able to go into your settings on your head unit and actually mess with your sub and stuff. This one, you can only adjust your treble and your bass. I don't even think you can change your mid. So it's pretty generic in that way. The backup camera, I'm pretty impressed with it. It works pretty good. The camera quality is not too shabby. And I do like how you can customize it a little bit to your liking. The Metra installation kit, I highly recommend that. It's a slick look, as you can see. It just almost looks stock in this truck. But like I said, generic head unit, so I had to adapt it a little bit. I had to heat it up, stretch the plastic to fit the head unit. So go spend the money for the head unit, and this only goes out to 2nd gen guys. If you guys are just looking for a cheap head unit to put in a custom build or something, this is a perfect head unit for you. All right guys, I'm gonna let you hear this sub here. It's probably gonna sound a little distorted just because I am going to be recording it and you're not gonna actually hear it in person, but the sub does sound pretty good. Let's test it out here. I'm not for sure how that sounds for you guys. As you can tell, it does have a knob that it does come with that you can adjust your sub, so that's max power, and then you can turn it down if you want to. That'll make it have no bass at all. It still has a little bit of bass actually, but hopefully you guys can understand that this is through a camera, so it will sound better in person. But this Soundstorm LowPro 10 is what it is. For an amp and a sub combined, this thing is perfect for the single cab truck. If I got a better head unit, I think this thing would sound really good. Right now it's like, oh yeah, I can deal with that. It's better in stock. But yeah, highly recommend the sub. I highly recommend this head unit if you're doing a custom build, or you know that this head unit is going to fit in your car perfectly. But with it being generic, it did not fit this installation kit as it should have. Like I said, this head unit is $60 off eBay. I will put the links for the sub, the head unit, and the doubled in installation kit for the 2nd gen all in the description down below. So check that out if you guys are interested, and throw some questions at me if you have any. guys, so this is my 97 Ram here. This was my great grandpa's truck. Super clean truck. It's got the 5.9 360 and it just went over 100,000 miles. As you can see, 102,000 miles. But pretty clean truck. I did put a headliner in it. These are the seat covers my great grandpa ran. Absolutely love those. I need to get some better floor mats and really clean the carpet, but not bad. You guys are probably interested in my dash. It does have one crack, as you can see there, but it's in pretty good shape for these second gens. There's the double din we just put in. The cup holders are still functional. You know, if you have a second gen, these were a terrible design and worked terribly. But yeah, guys, I love the back sliding glass. This is my favorite part about the truck. How much that opens up. I love that. Yeah, pretty clean truck. Really no rust to be found on this thing. I just got the toolbox in there. I love how that's flush. Great look for the old single cab. Short bed. It does have a ding there. My grandpa did back into something. The bumper got up into it. And I actually just replaced the bumper with this new chrome one, as you can see here. It's in pretty good shape. Yeah, clean truck. If you want to see more videos of this truck, just let me know. Did get the windows tinted here recently. They look pretty good. Tinted. Factory visor with cab lights that do work. Super cool. I am looking for a grill that doesn't have bubbles, so an immaculate grill for this thing if you have one. But yeah, that's my truck, daily driver. Does sound decent, does have exhaust. Oh, key's not in it. And if you aren't, make sure to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great night.